Hello everyone, welcome to Epitasis. Epitasis is a small indie game made in 2015 or something like that. I don't remember exactly the date, but anyways, it's a cool little piece of game, and we're gonna do a run of this today. It's a puzzle exploration game, basically. Anyways, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. So this game has a cool little story. As you can see, we are stationed at the very large array in New Mexico. If you don't know what it is, remember the film Contact. That will tell you what it is. Searching for extraterrestrial life. It has a very smooth soundtrack that is really cool. It's a lot of fun fiction. But here we're just going to press our keyboard and we're going to start initializing the array. And you can even crash down and just look at it like that, but we're not going to do that. So this is our workspace. As you can see, everybody's gone home for something, the holidays or something. Sorry, I just need to lower the volume a bit because it was quite strong. It's still quite strong. This game is very chill, which is cool. Ooh, we found a candidate signal, which means that we found a signal that could be sent by aliens. As you can see, it's very straightforward. Found a signal from deep within the Lyra constellation of stars, and inside the signal there's coordinates to a location on Earth. And so we are gonna lead the team of scientists that is gonna investigate the location. Oh, and now it is night, and something is woken us up. In the seismometer, there's been a seismic quake, and we are off. So the fastest with movement is shifting and jumping, sprinting, sorry, and jumping. Yeah, I'm gonna take a second to lower the volume more, because I don't know why it's so high. Yeah, that should work better. So we are gonna investigate the quake. We're gonna avoid this tree because you normally need to crouch down under it, and that's slow, and we don't like slow things. We're speedrunners. There's no such thing as fall damage in this game, which is quite handy. And it's an interesting game because you don't really have any special powers. It's more about like quote-unquote basic puzzles. We're gonna jump down this hole. Splash. I wasn't gonna barely do that. And now we are in a sort of cavern underground, and there's this strange arrow. Where could it go? Again, I apologize for the volume. I didn't expect it to be so loud. Oh, you might not hear the volume of the game, actually. Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, that's fine. Forget to check that the setup was okay on the audio. And welcome to Epitasis. I've never checked what this name means, if it means anything, but yeah. Here we're going to try to move into the fade out. Nope, I'm not in it. Nope, I didn't get it, it's fine. I press this button, and then we're gonna reload the game, and that makes the door open faster. This is a little tutorial. The game is really pretty. It's interesting because the game originally was surrounded in daylight, mostly. And in the last updates of this game, they made it mostly in nighttime, which is interesting. Alright, we're going to start with square. We have 4 artifacts that we need to collect. Square is the fastest one by far. As you can see, there's no enemies in this game. Well, technically there are, but you see them like twice in the game. Everything is puzzles. We have cubes, we put them on buttons, and we activate stuff. And that's pretty much it. And we are gonna break a fair part of this game. This game also has a ton of small side objectives. We're not going to do this at all. So here we skip the entire puzzle by just jumping on these rocks. And we're going to get to what I call the Snickers bars, reload to get back to the entrance, and just walk back. However, we are not going to use this Snickers bar here. Usually you get to a puzzle, and when you get out of the puzzle, you just use the object you used on a panel, and that makes you progress. However, we don't need to do that here, because we can just go over here and we're going to clip into this structure. Hopefully we get it fast. Oh yeah, perfect. Oop. Alright, and now we're inside the structure, which leads us to the artifact. So we could have just not used anything, we could have just basically gone straight to the artifact. But the cool thing about this is now we have one extra Snickers bar that we can use to skip another level, which we're going to do right at the end on the hexagon levels. And it's really handy. Oop. Okay. Yeah. Alright, just wanted to double check. You can move inside of the fade outs, but it's kind of hard to figure out because you don't always move very straight, so it's yeah, it's complicated. Another thing is that when you jump, you're locked into your momentum, so you can't like you don't have any air control, which means that we won't jump all the time, because sometimes you might get out of your trajectory, which is not cool. Another level which we're gonna enter, let's skip. I don't actually know how to do this puzzle normally, because I found the skip pretty much the first time I played this game. It was the first location where I discovered the skip. Alright, we creep through, and here we're going to jump into the stairs, click back in, oop, get to the Snickers bar, reload, and walk backwards. Alright, that's one of the 2 levels we complete for circle. I love this aesthetic. It's a mix of like synthwave and like funk. It's really cool. This game is very pretty. It costs like I think like $13 on Steam, so definitely worth a buy. A lot of the puzzles are also very cool, so you know you don't need to actually speedrun this game. You can just play it normally. And normally this game is around I think 4 to 5 hour experience. So that's pretty nice. Oh, I lost time getting stuck on that rocket. So these little bots aren't enemies at all. They seem to be here to maintain the system, which is an interesting concept. this arena here. We are also going to skip the puzzle because it's very slow actually. We can't really do any reloads or anything like that, but that's fine. I'm just going to activate these, and then we're going to pick up the cube. Now, in the normal puzzle, you wouldn't reuse this cube, but yeah, we're going to do it. Because it makes for a much easier experience. One of the annoying things is that sometimes the cubes can get out, they can roll off the buttons, but yeah, it's fine. Here we're gonna clip in once again. Oh, that was perfect though. Alright, go and jump in the stairs. Oh, that's the first time I ever got stuck here. That's interesting. It's fine. I'm gonna reload the game. Actually, you're gonna... oh yeah, that's okay. I needed to restart the current puzzle. That's fine. So there's two things you can do. You can reload the game, which generally is at the entrance of the puzzle, and you can restart the puzzle. Here we need to restart the puzzle because the cube isn't there anymore. So that was my bad. And you see that's what I was meaning about cubes getting out the puzzles. Alright, well, I'll do the other way around. There's you can go like next to the stairs, and that's a much smarter way of doing things overall, because you don't risk getting stuck in the stairs overly. Which again is the first time it's ever happened, so... Okay, alright, I'm doing it again. Come on. Okay, and we can just pop out here. Alright. And this is the first enemy you see, by the way. The red thing that you see. You can watch out you, which is dangerous, but yeah. So we need these two cubes, so we're gonna do our best attempt at cube juggling, which is kind of hard because you don't really impart momentum into them when you throw them. Well, you do, but it's very hard to control. Oh, it's okay. And now we'll get to the Snickers bar. Oh. And now we're gonna get this circle artifact. So most of this game, apart from skips, is very small movement optimizations. I haven't really found a way to go fast in this game. So, you know, if somebody wants to pick it up and try to go faster than me, feel free. That's the point of speedrunning. Also, the music in this game is kind of glitched. Sometimes it plays, sometimes it doesn't play. I'm not really sure why. Never really figured it out. Also, as you can see on the right, there's these small hypercubes. Those are side objectives. And if you get them all, you get a special reward. Which is really cool. But we're not going to do that in 100%. Alright, and that's circle complete. So now we're gonna go to triangle. I went the wrong way. It happens. Triangle is gonna allow us to unlock the friendly drone, as it's called in the code. The friendly drone is gonna help us solve some puzzles, which is really cool. Straight up, we're gonna go on the left. And we're going to do something that we can do on long press buttons, is we're going to basically buffer the press. We're going to start pressing left click before arriving on the button, and that makes the button press shorter, which is really cool. Over there you see another portal. That's the portal that leads to an extra area where you can get more hypercubes. So that's where you go for 100% stuff. And there's a bunch of these areas scattered around, and they allow you to jump from levels to levels, which is a cool mechanic, but I'm not going to use it at all. Because the final frontier, which is the last level, is entirely cut off from every other level. You need to have the 4 artifacts no matter what. So, yeah. Oop. Alright, here we need to get the cube to unlock this other cube. Oop. Just gonna bring them forwards. Oop. We need to put one here. Oop. Oop. And we need to put one here. And now we can go up. We're going to do another buffer here. Each buffer saves around a second, which is pretty significant over the, I guess, a dozen buttons you can get. This is a friendly drone. We're going to press it. And now we can just load the game and we have the drone with us. And the drone is going to spawn and unlock this puzzle gate. So that's a really cool mechanic. Ooh. Hit the rock, that's okay. So there's 3 levels in triangle. For triangle, 3 levels, I guess. It doesn't really match because square only has 2 levels. Circle has 2, so yeah, it doesn't really match the number of points, but you know, that's okay. Here we're going to do the big skip. This is one of the longer levels in the game, but we're entirely going to skip. And I found an easier method earlier, so that's always cool. Okay, normally you're supposed to do a bunch of stuff here, and then there's another area over here. I'm not going to do any of that. The Snickers bar is on the other side of a broken bridge, and we are just going to climb up. Oop. Oop. Okay. So we are going to find our way here. Come on. Yep. Here. Oop. Come on, I had it. Oh. So what we want to do is respawn the cube at the second we land on it, so that we can jump. Oh, I had it. I was almost there. That's pretty bad. What can happen is that you can get stuck on the side if you don't jump fast enough. Alright, I had it. Am I sure there was the one? Because there's a few ways you can get up here. And this doesn't look like the one I found. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, my bad. I used the wrong rock, I think. Come on. Come on. That's okay. I got it like first try, like the 4 or the 3 times I prepared this, obviously. Just not timing it right, which is interesting. Not something I've ever missed. Is that the way? Or is it this one? Maybe. Maybe it's this one. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Okay, good. Apologize. I forgot the way. Oops. Anyways, that happens. So there's 3 ways you can climb this wall, and I didn't select the fastest one, which happens. And the last level of triangle, we're also gonna skip most of it by doing a very clever tower of cubes, because as you know, cubes are easy to build as a tower. So yeah, that's drones. The worst it can do to you is bip at you, and they don't really do anything to you other than that. So this is the final part of this level. This level is like 3 complicated puzzle scenes, which we can skip individually, but turns out it's faster to just not do them at all, which is interesting. The annoying thing is that you need 3 cubes, and the 3rd cube is right over there. So you do take a bit of time to set up this, but if you do it fast, you are much faster. Mostly because running around takes a lot of time, normally. Thank you, little robot. I also like you. I hope that's what he said, and not I want to kill you. Whoop. Oh yeah, if you want to do a chill puzzle game, this is the perfect candidate for me. So here we're gonna position our first cube here. Oop. Second cube we're gonna put it on top. Right here. Oh, nope. So as you can see, once you pick up a cube, you lock its rotation, which can be fairly annoying for a bunch of stuff. Come on, why are you like this? We'll make do with that, or we won't. Depends on how we can climb stuff. This one. What the hell? Come on. This game has a really weird jump system, which is why I'm kind of struggling. Okay, so here, you're supposed to go here. Yeah. And now I can jump on the first one, jump on the second one, while being careful. Or not, because it's slanted. I'm actually going to do it this way, which is this. Yeah, that's the faster way. And now we're... Oh, I missed it. That's okay. It's not okay, but we'll make do. So as you can see, if you try to spawn a cube inside of something, it tends to do backflips, which is rather annoying. Alright. That's okay, it's still faster than doing the level normally. This level is very long. And now you might be wondering, but Strife, you do have that spare Snickers bar. Why didn't you use it there? And it turns out there's a level that's more annoying than this, and more longer. So that's the one we're gonna skip. So now we are done with triangle. We're just gonna go pick it up. So yeah, another buffer, and we're gonna go down this angle because that's the angle where the artifact is. Here, right over there. I'm really happy to hear the music being actually played. I've done a few runs where the music just doesn't play ever, which is really annoying, because the music is really cool. So it deserves to be played. Alright, I got it. That's cool. So this was full movement inside of the transition. Here we're gonna activate this button. Ooh, what? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what happened there. I got turned around. That was really weird. So here we're gonna activate our drone and we're gonna load the game. Wait, no. I did it the wrong timing. Activate drone. Alright, and now we're gonna reload the game. The reason why we do that is that if the drone is spawned in on the map, it will stay spawned, and then if you needed to activate another button, the drone will need to move around. While when we reload the game, the drone despawns, and so when we need to use it here, it just spawns in, and that saves around like 6 or 7 seconds, I remember, from my tests. Alright, this level is interesting. It's one of the only levels that we do entirely like normally. Well, mostly normally. We don't actually do it normally, but we kind of do it normally. So we need to run down this hallway. Go and get the cube that you see in the force field over there. Run on this. Oop. Put this on. Oop. And activate these, and now we're done with the first part of the puzzle. Second part of the puzzle is timing dependent, and I think I missed the perfect timing, but that's okay. Where are the timings? Yeah, it's actually not that bad. No, I missed one. Which one did I miss? Okay, I missed the middle one, that's fine. I can just do... Alright. So this was interesting. Basically it's a planet puzzle. This is like the system of like Epitasis. And you need to line up the planets with little indicators. And they turn around. One turns very fast, one turns like medium fast, and one turns very slow. And if you're not at the right timing, you can lose like 15 seconds. So yeah, that was good. Here this is a level we skipped with our spare Snickers bar because this level is very slow. It requires you to progress down the hallway and activate like two buttons at the same time, two switches. But every time you need to go back to the start, which takes just too long. It's just not cool. So yeah, we're almost at the end of this very cool, very chill little run. Hexagon is get. Oop, I forgot to split once. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna try to do one more. Nope, I missed it. That's okay. Here, the portal isn't spawned yet, but we can just walk into it anyways. So now we're at the final frontier, which is another really cool piece and has the best music in the game, which you'll hear full blown. Oh, I forgot to buffer it. That's okay. In just a second you'll hear it full blown. Just down this beautiful escalator, I guess. It's very interesting how this game is very minimalistic in its approach. There's not much around, but it's a very cool experience. I also like advise it to anyone who likes puzzlers That's such a cool game. And here we are, the tower. Final piece of our journey. Another place where we're gonna see enemies. They're just over here. We're gonna ignore them entirely, go left. Go here. The noise you hear is their weapons that can one-shot kill you, so trying to be careful. Now, the story of this ending is really interesting. In the first version of the game, this ending used to be like a full-on gravity well that you need to jump up and down and like push the gravity up, basically. But that was kind of janky, and so people complained. And so now it's just the floor is going up. That's all it is. It's literally all it is. Which is sad because the gravity well idea, while it was kind of poorly executed, was really fun. Oop, I need to be careful not to be stuck under one of these floors, because if you do that, you get clipped back down and the game is soft locked. So let's try not to have any soft locks. That would be better. Alright, so each time we need to activate these buttons to advance the ground, basically. I'm just gonna pick up this second cube as a backup for a trick that we can do up there. Oop. Oop. Alright. Oop. I just need to remember where the button is. If I remember correctly, this one. Yep. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Okay, so here we're gonna clip our cube through the grate and activate the button. Didn't get it? Yeah. Alright. And now we can just go and press the button over there. It saves like running around a bunch. Oh, and I forgot to put this one in place. You can jump on the cube and jump up a bit earlier. Oh, I didn't get it. That's okay. Okay. And time. Okay, that was actually a decent run. A few mistakes. My PV is 30 something. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this run. This run has a very long outro sequence followed by credits, so I won't show you all of that. But it's very pretty. So if you appreciate the game, definitely go and pick it up. And I hope you consider it for ESA, because I think it'd be a chill run. You know, it could be early in the morning, late in the evening. I think it could be cool. So thank you very much and enjoy your day.